Gene Hackman's children not included in his will, paving way for £40 million fortune battle. Hello, friends. Welcome to my channel. I hope you are well. If you liked the video, please subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon. Gene Hackman's will has reportedly revealed that his £40 million fortune is not bequeathed to his children, paving the way for a potential inheritance battle. Instead, all assets were set to go to his wife Betsy, with no inheritance for his son Christopher and daughters Leslie and Elizabeth. In the event of Gene and Betsy dying within 90 days of each other, all of Betsy's money was set to go to charity. U.S. reports indicate that Hackman's son has engaged a top lawyer specializing in will disputes, suggesting the possibility of a legal battle. Despite the lack of a prenuptial agreement with his wife and claims from his children of a positive relationship, daughter Elizabeth said she hadn't spoken to her father in months before his passing. Legal expert John Budiger, from the firm Budiger & Tan, highlighted the timeline of any will or legal documents signings as critical. He said recent alterations could raise doubts, particularly due to Gene's Alzheimer's, stating, "If it's more recent, that doesn't mean it's invalid, but it just means it's riper for a potential challenge, especially if it's doing something like leaving everything to a caretaker," reports the Mirror. Recent reports indicate that the estate of Gene Hackman is moving to prevent the Santa Fe Medical Examiner and the local sheriff's office from releasing any videos, photographs, or police body cam footage related to the case. Tragically, Hackman and his wife Betsy, 65, were found dead in different areas of their Santa Fe residence more than 2 weeks ago. Betsy succumbed to a rare respiratory illness approximately 1 week prior to her husband, while Hackman's battle with Alzheimer's disease has led authorities to contemplate whether he was unaware of his wife's demise. Bear, a German Shepherd, and Nikita, an Akita Shepherd mix, were seen running towards and barking at paramedics before dashing away. Officers initially believed the dogs were seeking attention, only to eventually understand they were guiding them to where Hackman's body was discovered. Betsy's death occurred on February 11th due to hantavirus pulmonary syndrome, a rare rat-borne disease. Gene is believed to have died around February 18th. Offering insight into why the pair may have gone undiscovered for an extended period, forensic pathologist Dr. Michael Baden stated, "I think what happened here is he didn't realize it and didn't understand that she was dead. He didn't understand that he needed to call 911. Gene Hackman's $80 million fortune is allegedly not going to his children. The actor and his wife Betsy Arakoa's wills have been revealed after their shocking deaths last month, with TMZ reporting that Hackman's kids were not included in his. In 1995, the Birdcage actor reportedly made Arakawa the sole beneficiary of his estate, leaving out his 3 children, son Christopher and daughters Leslie and Elizabeth. Hackman's wife was supposed to get his fortune in the event of his death, which was likely to happen before her. He was 95 and she was 65. However, they both tragically passed away within days of each other. Here's the twist: if Arakawa died first, most of her assets were reportedly supposed to go to her husband. The documents allegedly show a provision stating that if they died within 90 days of each other, aka a simultaneous death, all of Arakawa's assets would go to charity. The couple, who married in 1991, did not have a prenup. They also lived in New Mexico, which is a community property state, adding more chaos to the situation now that they are both gone. According to TMZ, Hackman's son has already hired a prominent California trust and estate attorney, which is a high indicator that he's likely to challenge the will. The outlet also points out that collecting the French Connection actor's fortune isn't completely off the table for his children, as they are the most direct living heirs. Hackman hasn't shied away from discussing his relationship with his kids, especially Chris, the Oscar winner, admitted he wasn't present nearly enough during his son's childhood. The star reportedly mended those relationships over the years. Hackman and Arakawa's estate has already attempted to block the Santa Fe Medical Examiner and the Santa Fe County Sheriff's Office from releasing videos, photos, and police body cam footage connected to the pair's deaths, reported the Santa Fe New Mexican. The petition also attempts to block anything from being released related to their autopsy and death investigation, noting that once the photos are out, the bell cannot be unrung, according to the outlet. Arakawa and Hackman were found dead inside their Santa Fe, New Mexico, home on February 26. One of their 3 dogs was also discovered dead. Last week, the mystery surrounding their passings was brought to light, with officials declaring Arakawa died from hantavirus, a flu-like illness spread mainly by rodent feces. She was last seen on security footage on February 11th, with law enforcement concluding that was likely the day she passed away, explaining why her body was in a mummified state when it was discovered. Hackman was likely home with his dead wife for a week before he passed away. Officials also revealed the actor had advanced Alzheimer's disease, and it's reasonable to assume he was unaware that Arakawa had perished. It is reasonable to conclude that Mr. Hackman died on February 18th, the medical examiner stated, citing evidence of a cardiac event recorded by his pacemaker. Both Hackman and Arakawa's deaths were determined to be from natural causes.